Wilson. Also with us, contributor at Town Hall, attorney and Republican strategist Aaron Elmore. Emily, Aaron, welcome to you both. Aaron, I'll start with you. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off. What do you make of it?
Wow, she sounds a lot like her friend Anthony Fauci now, doesn't she? There's been absolutely no consistency with any of the guidance we've seen from the CDC or otherwise. And we know that science, unfortunately for the mainstream media and the administration currently, is political. If you're a Democrat or if you're a liberal, you have one set of rules. You can basically do anything and there's no accountability. But if you're on the right, you're a grandma killer and you're a super spreader. And without having been vaccinated, you're basically a pariah to society. So what is she doing here? Nothing but, as you said, political theater. It's really sad. And I hope the people that are just sitting at home that aren't super involved in politics like we are starting to wake up to this and saying, these people aren't practicing what they preach. These people aren't doing what they're telling us to do. It's rules for thee and not for me. And this is absolutely wrong. And the American people deserve better. And they should stand up for themselves and hit the streets and say, hey, I deserve better than this. I want my freedom back.
All right. So, Emily, somebody else who acts like this often is Cori Bush, another Democrat congresswoman. She was out there slamming the McCloskeys. Do you remember the St. Louis couple that went out and defended their home with firearms? Let me play the clip of Cori Bush and what she's saying about the McCloskeys.
They stood there, they pointed their guns, totally reckless. Mark McCloskey is an absolute liar. He has spat on my name, and because of that, his day will come.
Direct logic link to the 600,000 dead. If the president was held accountable, removed, we would have 600,000 more Americans walking the streets today. If they censured him, the president would be on his heels, and he would probably have been a little more cautious going into COVID. We wouldn't have an economic disaster.
This guy is an absolute loser. I can't stand watching him. Aaron, real quick, please, for me.
First of all, to say that the economic disaster was caused by President Trump, he's not the one that created inflation with giving free money away left and right. Second of all, we know that the migrants flooding the border since Joe Biden has taken office in every city and every town that aren't being tested for COVID, they are the true super spreaders. There is nothing that this man is saying is grounded in reality. Also, he should try to get a little more intonation in his voice, because I'm speaking quickly because you asked me to. He really needs to get a little more flavor and more feeling with what he says, but nothing he says is true.
Well, there you have it. Emily Wilson, thank you. Aaron Elmore, always good to see you. We'll see you ladies again soon. So, folks, it is time now for some pillow talk.